are a young person and you receive a diagnosis like cancer, a lot of the focus is on the clinical side. Your treatment, your doctors, your nurses, your medication, chemo, radiation, bone marrow transplant, all of these things are just constantly bombarding you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, until you finish treatment. You know, there is such a gap in the psychosocial aspect of, you know, creating community and creating moments of beauty in these moments of hardship.
I'm okay.
My journey would have looked so completely different if I had not had this. Yeah, it definitely would have made things a lot tougher. Yeah, 100 million billion% tougher. Yeah.
At least I can access free healthcare, so I'm still around to hear this song.
You Can Make Some Noise really started providing the opportunity for people to come together, youth affected by cancer, and that's those who are going through the journey, the cancer journey themselves, or those who have family members or close friends going through that journey.
It's a strange age group to be in hospital with cancer, because that's what happened to me. I was 19 when I was diagnosed back in the 90s, and there was no support group at all for that sort of age group. You're too old for Children's Hospital, but you're kind of too young to be just sitting around with lots of people that are a lot older than you in waiting rooms and treatment rooms as well. And this project really pulls everyone together from that age group, makes them feel included, and it gives a platform for everyone to be able to express themselves and tell their stories.
And that was what it was for me. You know, it got me off the ward. It got me speaking to other young people my age. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of people on the wards tend to be a bit of the older generation who haven't had the same life experiences. You're not coming at things from the same perspective. Whereas to have this is just so refreshing.
And then after sharing some stories, we just started writing songs organically and just seeing what would happen.
Tell myself everything's okay today. I'm okay.
You Can Make Some Noise grew out of the Stairwell project, and it's moving from a passive experience of the creative arts into an active experience. So that is something for me that drives me in Topology.
Songwriting is a beautiful way to share what you're going through, whether it be happy or sad or, you know, anything, in a way that softens the blow but also invites somebody else into that as well.
Anybody can participate, whether you've touched an instrument or had any experience at all or no experience, you can participate and you can actively create something.
We have definitely, as a group, gone through a lot of things, and not all of them have been very easy. And I think that I, have been so touched by the lives of the people that have been part of this program and how willing they are to share, even after going through everything they've gone through.
Because I hadn't had anyone close to me before go through this particular, journey, and so what's going to happen? How am I going to be? What's my life going to look like? So that was by far the much more terrifying thing for me, was after confirmation, is like the unknowns, shit, like how am I going to handle this? And like it was good to have this group because like they linked me up, it gave me stuff to do while I was in hospital.
I think the biggest impact that I've seen is the support, the social, emotional support that this group has provided each other.
It's been 3 months now without you.
Yeah, so when the program first started, I joined along with my partner Joe Fan, and Joe also had leukemia, and he played the violin and the viola very beautifully. And so we were very lucky that he was still well enough when the first album was recorded to have all of his violin parts, but unfortunately he did pass away before the album could be released publicly. And so I found that the writing of the second album has been very therapeutic for me to sort of sit with and process a lot of the grief and the thoughts and feelings around that. And not just for me, but the other members of the group who were all very close to Joe as well. And, you know, to watch someone pass away from a cancer when you yourself and many of the other members of the group have had cancer can be very confronting. So this has been a really integral part of my therapy in a way, to sort of move through those feelings, you know. And it was so lovely to have that time to talk about the things that made us happy about him that we miss, but that bring us joy in recollecting them.
Hope is so important because that's actually what can really pull you through. And if there's just one glimmer of hope that we can give them, to try and give them some way of brightening their life and brightening their outlook, then surely it's an important thing to do.
And our dream is that we will reimagine clinical spaces and clinical practice. That's what this is all about. We are seeing a growth across the world of this kind of realisation of what music can do to the soul and to the body.
It is known now, and there's a lot of qualitative research done about the impact of music on our souls and now on our bodies, of course. My hope and goal and dream is it possible to get to a point where the Queensland Health, for example, realises the importance of this kind of thing for not only for the patients but for the staff as well, because they are the beneficiaries as well.
Music is a higher order that we don't really understand, but we're certainly in a quest for it. But what we understand and what I definitely know intuitively is that music has the power to heal. It has the power to bring people together.
It's been